Right. You know why?
Studio.
Because when she came home, old boy sitting on the couch watching the same cartoon series he been watching for the last 6 months. With not a dime in his pocket. She got to bring home dinner. She got to bring lunch. She got to put groceries in the house. She got to pay the rent while he sit on the couch and dream and fester about a business that he still hadn't started. Y'all ready? Let's go, let's go. Hey, my connectors, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, join the family. If you like good food, it's the place to be. Come and have a little fun with your girl, KC. What's up, my connectors, and welcome back to the channel. So today, we're having some seafood and some Smackalicious sauce. So I have some Dungeness crabs, some lobster tails, and some snow crab legs. I have some water here, and I have a little sangria to the side. So I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing well. Let me see if this sauce is still hot. Oh yeah, it's still hot, y'all. Alright, so I'm gonna move these to the side and then we're gonna jump right in. Y'all already know what I'm starting with first. Lobster tail. Lobster. Ugh. Ah, dog. I forgot my lemon. It's all good. Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. We ain't doing that today. It's hot too. I think I might have some lime in there. Let me go look. Okay, we good. I got lemon. I bet y'all say, how do you forget? You can't even imagine the goings on behind the scenes. Oh my God. I only had 2 lobster tails left. This is my last 2. Time to go to the store. Again. Let me start with the snow. See what they're working with today. We're gonna get them on. Yeah, y'all said last time y'all couldn't see when I was cracking them. My bad. Alright, so now that we're done jumping up and down and leaving stuff, thank y'all so much for watching the video yesterday. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know I said 10 in the beginning, but it started to be so fun. I was like, I just kept going. And before I know it, child, we ended up at like 39 or 40. Sorry, y'all. But thank you so much to everybody that participated. Even if you ain't answer them all, I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that was throwing down in the kitchen yesterday. All the mamas, the grandmamas, and y'all. Oh, that look good. Oh, shoot. Y'all sharing y'all menus. I was like, dog. Some of that stuff I had to look up. I was like, what is that? I didn't know what. I think it was Joel. J-O-W-L. I didn't. Pork Joel. I never heard of that. Yeah, I had never heard of that. It was something else I had to look up too. And I was like, well, dog, I ain't never heard of that either. Learn something every day. Hey, babe.
I took care of
it. I don't know. I'm confused, but okay.
The what?
I'm confused, but okay.
Your line items.
Oh, you okay? Thank you. Lee, why you gotta make stuff so difficult? You trying to stress me out?
We'll talk about it later.
So anyway, y'all. Yeah, so I'm glad everybody shared their what they what they cooked and all that good stuff. Some of y'all was throwing so leftovers should be today because I know y'all ain't eat all that food. Shoot. And everybody cooked peach cobbler. I'm like, wow, seriously? Y'all know I love peach cobbler. Oh, and somebody left me a recipe. Simple man cake. I made a screenshot. I'm gonna have to go get my other phone, but I'll try it. So thank you for that. So y'all know we watched Insecure last night, so we're gonna talk about it after I eat. Trying to hear if I finish it up. But we can talk. It's empty. Ain't no meat in there. It's a fat claw though. I didn't know what I wanted to eat today, y'all. And I done took those prawns out. I gotta cook those prawns. I might have those tomorrow. Because I just did not know. The girl did not know. I did not know. No, it's good. Somebody say this part of the sauce don't have taste. Hi. You don't let your sauce cook. If you put even, I know a lot of the flavors down here. See? But it's still flavor all throughout the sauce. But I know. We ain't gonna get into it. Everybody, they sauce different. And I feel like I got it everywhere. I should have emptied this thing out a little bit. Well, anyway, let me hurry up and eat because I'm already late. Child, I was taking the sauce out. You know, plating and stuff. You know, waste it on the floor. And you know, you can't let that sauce sit down there. You gotta get that up immediately. So I had to get that up. Like, oh, come on now. But it's all good. It's my favorite day of the week. Happy Monday. Ooh, come on, Dungeness. Dungeness been saying, you know what? I know y'all been praising snow. But don't get it twisted. That's kind of what Dungeness is saying. Cause Dungeness don't never disappoint. It doesn't. It never disappoints. Snow, you might get some good ones, you might get some bad ones. Dungeness, very consistent. You know what that made me think about? When people switch out on you, now they'd be like, now you was just praising the snow. Now you gonna switch out. That's the way of the world, ain't it? Love you one minute and hate you the next. That is the way of the world. Oh, this shirt messed up. It's gonna show out. That is super good. Oh, yes. Sorry, y'all. So, some of the places open back up today or this weekend. So, I already know I'm gonna have to drive around and find some doggone snow crabs. These are the ones I had in the freezer. Remember the pieces and stuff? Here you go, you're on the phone again. Loud as oh my God. I might have to pick them up off the floor. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Golly, why somebody run with that? Don't act like as a child you be opening up your candy and you drop it. Child, please. And you don't have no more money. You do one of them numbers where you drop it and you look around. I bet y'all like, no, I didn't. Child, bye. So you find $1 in the washing machine or something when you was a kid, or when you went to the wash house or what, and you find the money, and then you go to the storehouse and no, you ain't got no more money. And my grandma used to say, you don't find money that belong to somebody. But I was like, it's in the house, right? It's somebody's in the house. Be like, God, dog, grandma. And then don't find no 20. As a child? Oh my gosh. And you don't sit there and wash all these clothes? But they usually be like, you can keep it. And they usually belong to like one of my older brothers and sisters. They be like, you can keep it. And tearing that storehouse up. Oh, the storehouse lady used to be a bomb. The storehouse lady with the cookies and the 9 ladles. But anyway, I had to run down memory lane because some of y'all forget. There you go. I almost gave up on you. I need a wet towel. So messy. Yeah, y'all, I had started without y'all. Kiona made, Kiona and her dad made a sangria. And y'all know we supposed to have it when we talk about the show. But y'all already had a whole glass. Kiana was like, I thought you were gonna wait for your show. When you talk about your show. Child, let me hold that thing. Mom, don't do that. Child, you and your daddy better get out my face today. Get out my face. God, dog. So what else is going on, y'all? Nothing much here. Chilling. Chilling. Shout out to everybody that's just trying to get through. Y'all be leaving me messages like, I'm just trying to see the other side. Keep hanging on. Hang on. Just keep hanging on. It ain't easy. I know sometimes you don't want to even lift your head up out the bed. I know. I understand. I understand. I understand. It's not easy. And you know what? Let me tell you. I forgot I read this comment a while ago. Much love to the parents with autistic kids, speech delayed children, or delayed children. I know it's not easy. And a lot of times people don't understand. And especially with all this going on, and now you have become the teacher, the behavior specialist, all in one, the parent, the teacher, the behavior specialist. And I know it's not easy. So I want to give some love to y'all. Hang in there, just keep doing the best you can. Don't give up. Find what works for you and your child. And just breathe. You ain't gotta be perfect every day. And nobody can judge you. But I know it's not easy. Your children don't understand. All of this is new. But yeah. So just sending some love out to those parents with kids with special needs and, like I said, autism, learning disabilities. It takes a lot of patience, and you learn something new about you and your child every day. Yeah, so that was that. All right, y'all, we almost done. Ooh. You can't tell the meat from the onion. That was really good. It's almost like another perfect meal. Perfect meal, baby. Knock that out real quick. I be moaning. I might have to do that challenge again. I guess people are going, I forgot to say this. People are going back watching the no habit challenge, the first one. And they coming for me like I can't pass the no habit challenge. Stop playing with me. I can pass the no habit challenge, okay? I can win that. I'm gonna have to do that again. Cause y'all playing. Like the new connectors talking mad trash. I'm like, listen, don't make me show out and do it again. I failed that challenge so bad. Oh boy, I failed that challenge so bad. Let me see. I failed that one bad. I failed don't say challenge. I failed a t-shirt challenge. Child. Don't worry about it. Oh my God, I saw Layla and Queen Beast do the spin the wheel challenge. Child, and put it in that chocolate. Layla like, shoot, this thing good. I might have to do that one. That looks fun. I'm trying to think what sauces would I have. Definitely a really spicy one. Y'all know I bought the lie detector test. Did I tell you? Y'all remember when Kit in our anniversary video, he told me, of course I lied. Oh, okay. You're going to take the lie detector test. Stop playing with me. He told me, you done lied too. Yeah, he will be taking the lie detector test. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I bought that thing. Amazon delivered that bad boy. I heard me a bat or something waiting right here on the side. See what he done lied about. He ain't gonna do nothing but bust out laughing. He ain't gonna do nothing but bust out laughing. Oh yeah, he will be taking that. As soon as I get my questions together. We probably do that next month. Y'all know the month over, right? Let me tell you something. If that wasn't a perfect word for the month, strength, we all needed strength this month and throughout the year. That's a good one. Come on, Big Daddy. Don't act like that. I thought this was good. Every time, I didn't know Mother's Day was that close. I did not know. Hopefully everybody gets to spend time with their, well, I don't know. If it's next week, how you gonna go around? You don't want to go around your mom and make her sick. You know, if you don't live with her. I guess you can FaceTime her. Send her a plant. Oh, shout out to all the ladies who knew what the name of the plant was I was talking about. Y'all be on it. Y'all be straight on it. That's a such and such and such plant. I was like, oh girl, I ain't no thank you. Girl, I don't never be mad at learning. So yeah, do your mama right. Get her something. Even if you just gotta cook or something. Shoot, just pick up the phone and tell her you love her. Most parents just want to hear that. But yeah, I know a lot of people are probably not gonna go around their parents right now. So everything is good, you know? But yeah, I didn't know it was so close. God, dog, this dungeon is good. I'm gonna do a week of dungeon. What's that meaty in there? 2 more pieces. Yeah, that would have been too much if I'd have put the prawns on here too. But I do have to cook them tonight. I wish I could fry them up. I know y'all told me to boil cinnamon. But child, he ain't gonna have it. He is not. Whole thing. Yes, sir. Lad P. Lad P. That was delicious. That was really good. I enjoyed that. That's like when you go out to dinner or you got a home cooked meal, and after you eat it, you just sit there and just pure gratitude. Cause I went from not knowing what I wanted to eat to just keeping it simple. All right, y'all. So we're gonna talk about Insecure. Let me call him down here. I know you lying.
Lying about what?
Nothing. Anyways.
I had it on my phone last week. I just bought my iPad this week.
Well, I should have made me one. I be going off the dome.
I mean, everybody has their different ways of doing things.
Don't do that, babe. Anyways. All right, so we're discussing Insecure, Season 4, Episode 3. So, the beginning of the episode starts with Condola and Lawrence at their apartment. Well, at her apartment.
Well, it started off with Lawrence practicing his speech or
his job.
You know, the interview situation or the project that, you know, he was going to be pitching or whatever for his job. And then they moved from that to he entered back into the room because her alarm went off. Yeah. Which is interesting, but
that's Kiona ringtone.
Yeah, I know.
When I heard it, I was like, oh, that's Kiona ringtone. And then they moved into the Thanksgiving. Yeah. Which he started off, he invited her to tag along with him. Yeah. To, you know, get some of the Hennessy turkey and whatnot and, you know, do the thing with his friends. I guess they bounced from house to house or whatever. Which she wanted no parts of because she had her own. She was inviting her own friends, going, but she hadn't invited him. Right. And he invited himself. Yeah. Which she obviously wasn't going to invite him. And that, of course, created some controversy. That's a little bit of an awkward situation. Yeah. I've had that happen before. Really? Yeah. Where you invited yourself along? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those situations where you
you know, somebody says something and you know,
like you're having something.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
you want me to come by? I've never done that. Like, I ain't coming. If you don't invite me, I ain't going. I ain't inviting myself.
No, okay. It's not. I don't think.
No.
He looked at it as a.
He didn't look at it as he was inviting himself. He just was like, oh, you know, I could, you know, come with you and, you know, represent for you or whatever. But you have to
read the room, and sometimes you missed it.
Yeah, he missed it. He definitely missed it. And then it went to so basically it's the holiday season. It's around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So she was hosting Friendsgiving, where the friends come over and they just eat and engage with each other because they're not going to like family members' house. So that's what she was talking about that she was having. And so he invited himself, and of course she was nice and she was like, yeah, you sure you want to come? So he was like, yeah. So he so of course he's feeling some type of way because his job may be in jeopardy, and of course he's feeling kind of a little insecure because, you know, when your job is in jeopardy, that kind of defines who you are, because you don't want to go back to where you was when you and Issa, you know, was together and you ain't had no job, you know.
Well, you gonna find some way to bring that up.
No, I was just saying.
That's fine. I thought it was interesting the way, because they had the discussion, you know, about them both. You know, like Lawrence had his thing going on at work, and then Chad was like, well, you're doing better than me.
Oh, because he need to sell houses.
Because I hadn't sold a house. Yeah. So Lawrence was like, well, why do you have this Range Rover?
And he was, oh, yeah.
Like, you know,
he was like, I got the front. I got to keep up the image. Yeah.
So I like the way, you know,
she put that out there
in there, because, you know, we have a lot of
people would do that.
You know, keeping up images.
Keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with images, because people don't want to say, oh, I don't have it at this time. Like, at this period in my life, I don't have the money to do the things that I used to do. And people have a hard time because they care about what other people think. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a person that's used to driving a Mercedes Benz, living in a big house, traveling, you know, abroad in different countries and all this kind of stuff, and then your finances change, which almost happens to everybody. But it's so sad that you can't just be like, oh no, we got to fall back because we ain't got it at this particular time. They try to keep up the image of, you know, yeah, no, we good, we still got it. And people would literally go into debt trying to keep that image up, you know, because they're so used to you having this and having that. And that's why I think you should surround yourself with people who will accept you no matter what your status is. But that's the reason Chad said he got to keep this image up. I had to buy this Range Rover even though I don't have no money, because I don't want people to think I don't have it. I don't want women to think I don't have it.
Right. Which,
oh, just go ahead. Go ahead.
Again, alludes to the thing with Lawrence and the and Condola.
Yeah.
The other part of that morning conversation was, she talked about all the things she had going on, and he felt some kind of way.
He didn't want to be the weakest link.
Yeah. Again, Chad was like, you got to get rid of that raggedy car you got.
Your daddy Jaguar.
And you need to get something, you know, that represents you a little bit more. And then Lawrence is thinking to himself, you know,
well, she's not. He said it. He was like, she's not into all that.
Yeah. Regardless of whether you think she's into all of that, if you're dating someone who is, you know, up here, and you don't think that you're matching up, that you're leveling up, you know, every little thing is gonna count, including having a raggedy car.
But here's the problem with that. You wouldn't have dated
me if I had the little Nissan.
I did date you and you had the little raggedy car.
I did not have the Nissan.
You had the little car that was in the shop when I met you.
That was first of all, my car was not raggedy. It was a premium sports car.
I'm sorry, it wasn't raggedy. But when I met you,
it was just in the shop for an oil change.
It wasn't no oil change. It was something else they had to fix on it because you had to leave it. Remember? You had to leave it there, and I had to take you back to go get your car. You was out of a car for a day or two.
No, just for that day.
It wasn't a day.
It was my car. I know what was going
Babe,
on. And the place was up the street.
I know,
so they
but
brought me home. And I just simply asked you to take me back up there.
It was more than a day, though. That car stayed there for a day.
No, it did not. No. I know exactly what happened that day. Because I debated even taking it that day because we were supposed to be going out that night.
Babe, you had a premium sports car when I met you?
Yeah.
What kind of car was that?
That was an Eclipse. Turbo.
I never looked at you for your car or what you had or anything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, did I?
I mean, I don't think so.
I never looked at any of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know when it went off.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand why Lawrence is feeling a little insecure after she named all the stuff that she got going on. And he's on the brink of maybe having his job changed. So that's why he really wanted this promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing, too, is, again, like you said, there's some... there's a stability issue there again because he just came off this stretch where he didn't have a job, and now no matter what he says, he could be out of a job, again.
Yeah, again. And then you gotta figure out, if Condola gonna hold you down like Issa held you down.
No, Condola ain't. That ain't happening. I tell you that. No.
Yeah. Now let's see if Condola hold you down like Issa held you down.
That ain't happening with Condola. Lawrence goes to meet Condola at the spot.
Cafe.
Yeah, at the cafe, and Issa is there already.
And he lights up when he saw Issa, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, they're friends.
Friends. Okay, friends. Yeah. But go ahead. He walks in, so he sees Issa at the cafe.
And they start having a laugh, private, joke about the show that she had been watching or whatever, which he, tells her the ending of the show or whatever. Yeah. So they're laughing when Condola comes up, and Issa realizes that they're supposed to be, they're meeting for a date. Yeah. And that she's the, third wheel. And so, of course, she does her Issa thing, which is...
Oh, hey, y'all. I was just leaving. I was just ordered some food to go, and then the man's talking about, Issa.
For here,
avocado toast, matcha tea. She's so funny to me.
Yeah. And then that's when we get the look back as she's leaving the cafe.
Yeah, she looks back at them, and she sees them hugging.
So we know that there's still some.
But I said that. I said that from the beginning.
Yeah, they transition, and we have Molly and Issa at the grocery store, and where they are talking about their respective relationships, and then they're talking about the Thanksgiving and what's coming up, and then Molly talks about how she's not comfortable with Thanksgiving because of her dad and the situation where he cheated on her mom.
And here's the thing with that situation. Molly's dad cheated on her mom years ago, and she didn't find out about it until she was an adult, which was hurtful because her dad was like her Superman. You know what I mean? Like, she wanted a man like her dad. Because in her eyes, he was, the epitome of what you want in a boyfriend, a husband. And that's what she's been seeking after her entire, dating existence. So to find out that your dad, your hero, the guy that you put on the pedestal and compared all other men to, was just like the other men who cheated on her mom, her relationship with her, in her eyes, was over. It just crumbled. You know what I mean? But her dad, like he said, he made a mistake. Her mother had forgiven him. They've moved on. They're happy. But Molly is still hanging on to the fact that her dad is one of the guys who cheated. And I think you gotta move on. You gotta forgive him. That was in their past, and they're okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those instances again where growing up is not all it's cracked up to be.
Man, let me tell you something. When you grow up and you start hearing all the stories and who's actually this person's father and where your daddy grew up and who raised your mother, and when you start getting into all of that,
all the cousins,
you just be like, wait, what?
The cousins who are actually brothers and sisters.
Yeah, you be like, wait, what? Wait, who? How, well, why do y'all call her this? Or why you call? Have that happened to y'all in y'all family? Where when you was smaller or younger, you was thinking one thing, like, oh, that's my such, that's my aunt, that's my cousin, that's my. Then when you grow up, your parents start to open up and, you know.
Well, you start to find out things.
You start, you start to question stuff anyway, growing up, some people.
Yeah, and plus you start to just, as you become older, people become more freer, and you start to understand some of the nuance in the language that you didn't understand when you were younger, like, you know, things like, you know, your grandmother may have had some other marriages,
or your granddad had other kids,
or like some I know in the family where you find out the granddaddy had a whole other family.
And you be like, what?
And nobody found out until he died.
Cousin. and this is your, I'm like, no, you lying. Yeah, so I'm quite sure that has happened to somebody else, you know, out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta let it go, because they moved on. They're older now. You know, you better spend as much time with your dad as you can and forgive him.
Well, you just find out that I think that's a common thing with a lot of people, is that you find out that your parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts are human.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like everybody else, and they're, you know, not immune to, you know, the things that happen to everybody else.
Yeah, that's so true.
We moved to the whole Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
And everybody in Lawrence shows up at Condola's house.
And Lawrence is really trying to make this into a long-term relationship, if you ask me.
What he brought?
Because he came.
5 bottles of wine.
Yeah, he brought wine, and of course, you know, he's dressed up, and he's really trying to impress her, and he really wants.
She knocked him for being dressed up.
Yeah, she kind of like, that was a red flag to me. She kind of made a little snarky remark or whatever about him being dressed up. And he's like, you know, yeah, of course I want to, you know, represent for you well. You know, he really into this relationship. Oh. He's really like into this relationship, and she's kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
So, her sink was dripping. He was like, I thought you was getting your sink fixed. No, let me tell you another thing. When he came in, he was like, oh, okay, I brought you wine and stuff. I'll go ahead and leave. And she was like, no, you don't have to go. And he was like, oh, I know, I was just kidding. You know, because she was like, Lawrence, did you pick up on that?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, her sink was leaking, and he was like, I can fix your sink. So he ready to fix the sink and all kind of stuff. So she was like, you don't have to do that. He was like, no, it's my pleasure. You know, so he tried to fix the sink before everybody shows up and stuff. And then everybody does show up. Mm-hmm. And she got this one friend. One of her friend girls was toe up at the party. And she was just, you know, extra with everything. Oh my God, Lawrence. So they end up going in the kitchen. Her and Lawrence end up in the kitchen by themselves. This the drunk friend. And she divulges or says, I'm really glad Condola has you. You know, she can come out of her shell now because, you know, after her husband left her and divorced her, you know, she needed somebody. Basically telling him that he is the rebound guy.
Yeah, he is the rebound relationship.
He didn't know he was the rebound guy from her divorce. She tells him he's the rebound guy. So, of course, he is shocked because he didn't realize that. And nobody wants to be the rebound person. No, because I've never been a rebound.
That's doomed for failure.
No, I'm just kidding.
That is doomed for failure.
So he's kind of like in shock. And I guess so after the party, the whole time he's kind of feeling some type of way because that's playing in the back of his head. Mm. So after the party, that's where you are?
Yeah.
Okay, so after the party, they in the kitchen like cleaning up and stuff, and he is talking to her about, yeah, your friend told me I was pretty much the rebound guy. In so many words. And then she was like, really? What did she say? And he told her, of course. And she was like, what did she didn't say no.
No, she didn't say no. And well, the whole thing started off bad because even before that, remember he said, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
And she couldn't hold back.
And said, I didn't invite you.
See,
that right there, I'd have been like, it's time to go.
Yeah, I'd have been out on that.
I'd have been like, it's time. Especially the way she said it. It wasn't like in a joking way. It wasn't like, it's almost like she tired of him, if you ask me.
Well, I think it holds true what her friend said. Was that he's just a good time guy.
Yeah, she just needed you for a good time. She didn't want you around the friends. Right. And she didn't want... Yeah, she didn't want to move this fast.
Even she wasn't moving fast.
Oh, and then she said she
didn't
want a family. Remember she said that?
Right, because even though she says he's not a buddy, he actually is.
Yeah.
Because you don't take the buddies around your friends.
Yeah.
You don't really go out well, I think they were a little more than buddies, because buddies you don't go out nowhere.
Yeah.
You don't take them around your friends. It's just an in the cut thing.
Yeah.
In and out the cut. Late at night. But she didn't really want him to meet her friends. That's not what she was really thinking.
She's not ready for all that.
Yeah, she didn't want it to go there. So that was the first thing that happened.
Yeah.
And then when he asked her if she was over her ex, she never answered.
She never answered. So she's not.
She threw it back on him.
And she was like, I have to run into you and your ex. Are you over her? Are you over Issa?
Right. So she deflected and made it about him and Issa.
Yeah.
Which was convenient, but she never answered the question.
Yeah. Then we get to the end.
Okay, we're at the end.
So he's watching like everybody's, of course, Instagram stories, because you know how we do. You know how we do on the holidays, we post it on Instagram or whatever. So of course, Kelly is posting, Tiffany is posting, Issa and her brother is posting at the Mexican restaurant, and Lawrence sees it. And what do you think Lawrence does?
He just sends a smiley face emoji.
Ain't no just seeing no smiley face emoji.
That's all it is. Hey, yeah, but I saw your thing. I hit it with a smiley face emoji.
So as soon as he sent that emoji, okay, so it goes straight to her DM. She was replying back. The little 3 dots came up. Issa was like, my man. I don't care. They're going to do something together. They're going to get back together. So he starts smiling like he's really happy that she's about to reply.
Yeah.
And that's where the episode ended.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But he seemed like he was like that smile on his face, even when he looks at Issa. So yeah, y'all, at the end, that really made my day when he smiled, because I know he still loves her. And he knows Condola. This ain't gonna work with Condola, even though it was convenient for both of them. But I had said that from the very beginning on the first video we did.
Well, yeah, they may hook up.
You disagreed though, but it's fine. We'll wait.
There's always, you can always hook up. If you've been there once, it's easy to slip back in.
I ain't gonna say you really be trying to push my buttons. That's what it is. That's what you're really trying to do. But I'm not gonna let you. But anyways, y'all, this episode was really good. It's coming into the setup to them getting back together.
Them getting together. But you could be right. They could get back together. I still think it's too early to say that they're going to get together for good.
No, it may not be for good.
They will get together.
Here's another thing I like what Issa said. Issa was like, he was not that person when he was with me.
Oh, yeah, you've been wanting to get to this.
No, I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
No, he wasn't. He was not the same person. Like the person he is now, bringing wine, taking people out to lunch, doing all that. He didn't do none of that with Issa. None of that.
Didn't have any money.
Okay, so that's when you should have forgiven Issa.
No.
So all of that she did for you.
No.
She held you down when you had nothing and nowhere to go.
And that's great.
But you immediately just forgot all about that.
And that's great. And so did she. She immediately forgot all about him.
And she quickly apologized to him, which he didn't accept her apology.
Okay, he don't have to.
And she shouldn't have held him down. Don't be out here holding people down and being there for them when they don't have a dime in his pocket. And as soon as something pop off, he up and leave.
No, something didn't pop off. Something happened out of the blue.
He have a nickel to his name.
If you remember correctly.
Nothing.
If you remember correctly, she took her behind over there. She went over there.
Right. You know why? Because when she came home, old boy sitting on the couch watching the same cartoon series he been watching for the last 6 months. With not a dime in his pocket. She got to bring home dinner. She got to bring lunch. She got to put groceries in the house. She got to pay the rent while he sit on the couch and dream and fester about a business that he still hadn't started.
Right.
But now you out taking people out to dinner. Going and bringing wine.
The relationship is over. He's learned from the mistakes that he made in the relationship with Issa.
The only reason he hitting Issa up is because he almost know he ain't about to have no job. That's why.
That's low.
That ain't low. That's what that is.
That's low. But you see how y'all think?
No.
That's low.
That's the real kicker. He knows he's about to be broke again. So where does he go? Back to his security blanket. But I tell you what I would do. I would close the door.
She ain't about to close no door. She about to open up like a book.
Because Condola definitely ain't finna have his behind on no couch. Let's see how long Condola let you sit on the couch and not do nothing.
Condola is in a different place in her life.
Right, exactly. Okay? So that's what you should have remembered. When you up and talking about leave me alone.
That's what she should have remembered.
No job, no money, nowhere to live, no car, no nothing. He had nothing.
And he had all day where he could have been messing around.
How and you messing around with who? You ain't got no money.
The video girl was after the video store girl was all over him. And he was like, no, not gonna do that.
Child, didn't nobody want Lawrence, okay? He can't even buy you a half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Nobody, if he did fix your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it was with the bread that Issa bought.
That girl didn't want him for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And he spread her bread.
Goodbye, y'all. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Much love, peace, and blessings to each and every one of you. And until the next video, continue making connections with endless possibilities. I love y'all. Bye, y'all.